Hello everyone, very good morning. Myself Sia and welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well. So let's start the session of 3rd of July with in-depth analysis of the current news. Fine. Also, these questions are part of daily 20 MCQ series which is available on GK Today app. So let's start the session with the very first question here. Recently, the Central Railway has inaugurated its first ever floating solar plant with a 10 megawatt peak capacity in which lake of India. So the question is asking Central Railway's first ever floating solar plant and capacity is 10 megawatt peak. So the lake of India is Igatpuri Lake, which is located at Nasik in Maharashtra in Western Ghats. Fine. So Central Railway has inaugurated India's first floating solar plant, a 10 megawatt peak installation on Igatpuri Lake in the Western Ghats. This initiative marks a milestone in Indian Railway's clean energy efforts aimed at achieving zero carbon emission by 2030. So the aim of Indian Railway of achieving zero carbon emission is by 2030. Fine. Also, do you know where is India's first floating solar plant is located, and also what is the exact location of largest floating solar plant in India? Let's find the key discussion point. So Kerala became the first Indian state with an operational floating solar power plant, and the exact location is Banasagar Reserve, Wayanad, Kerala. Fine. Also, in the largest category, current largest floating solar plant is at Ramagundam in Telangana with a capacity of 100 megawatt. Fine. And also there is another largest floating solar project which is in process, not fully developed, not fully installed, but it is in development. So development location is at Omkareshwar Dam, Narmada River, Khandwa in Madhya Pradesh. And its capacity will be 600 megawatt and state is Madhya Pradesh. So currently in already installed largest floating solar plant is in Ramagundam, Telangana, and the largest floating solar plant which is in under construction is at in Madhya Pradesh. Fine. Let's move to the next question. So first of its kind, let's discuss the first of its kind question. Recently, Sujata Sonic became the first female chief secretary of which state? So she became the first female chief secretary of which state? So the answer is Maharashtra. Next one is which state government recently introduced first witness protection scheme for better justice delivery? So this initiative is of in Assam government. Answer is Assam government. Next is recently the India's first Chadwick House Navigating Museum has been inaugurated at which place? So the answer is Shimla. Next one is which country has recently become the first country to successfully collect and return samples from the far side of the moon? So China is the answer. Next one is recently Ministry of Coal has initiated India's first ever pilot project for underground coal gasification in which state of India? So the answer is Jharkhand. Next is recently which city of Kerala has been officially declared as the India's first UNESCO city of literature? So the answer is Kozhikode. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Recently, where was the 29th edition of the Biennial Rim of the Pacific exercise held? So the answer is at Hawaii in USA. So recently, Indian multi-role stealth frigate INS Shivalik deploy in the South China Sea and North Pacific Ocean has arrived at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, USA to participate in the Rim of the Pacific exercise. Also, RIMPAC is the world's largest international maritime exercise, enhancing naval cooperation and trust among 29 participating countries. So let's find the key discussion point. So Rim of the Pacific exercise, the edition is 29th. It is world's largest international maritime exercise. Fine. Also INS Shivalik, it's a Indian multi-role stealth frigate. Current location, it is located at Hawaii, USA to participate in RIMPAC exercise, and also India's first participated in RIMPAC in 2014 with INS Sahyadri. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Which country will host the multilateral air exercise Tarang Shakti 2024 in August? So the answer is India. India will host. Next one is recently where was the Japan-India Maritime Exercise 2024 started? So the exact location is Yokosuka, Japan. Next one is exercise Cyber Suraksha. So where was exercise Cyber Suraksha held? New Delhi is the answer. Next one is recently the 10th wild as population estimation exercise was conducted by the Forest Department of which state? So this initiative is of Gujarat state. Exercise Tarkush, a joint counter-terrorism exercise recently held between which two of the countries? And the two of the countries are India and US. Fine. Let's move to the next question. So, what is the theme of the Statistics Day to 2024? So, the theme of Statistics Day 2024 is use of data for decision making, and the day was on 29th June. Fine. Let's find the key discussion point about National Statistics Day. Generally, National Statistics Day, celebrated annually on 29th June in India, honors Professor Prasanta Chandra Mahalanobis for his contribution to statistics and economic planning. Fine. Initiated in 2007, its goal is to raise awareness, particularly among youth, about the pivotal role of statistics in shaping socio-economic policies. Fine. So the 2024 theme is use of data for decision making. Also, Professor P.C. Mahalanobis, who is known as the father of Indian Constitution. Let's move to the days and theme revision question. Which day is observed as micro, small and medium enterprises day every year? So the answer is 27th June. What is the theme of International Olympics Day 2024? So the theme of International Olympics Day is let's move and celebrate. And the day is on 23rd June. International Yoga Day is on 21st June and the theme is yoga for self and society. Yoga for self and society. Next one is which day is observed as World Refugee Day every year? So the answer is this day is observed on 20th June annually. Fine. What is the theme of the World Sickle Day 2024? So the theme of World Sickle Day is hope through progress. So hope through progress, advancing sickle cell care globally, and this day is on 19th June annually. Fine. Let's move to the next question. What is the primary objective of the Saubhagya scheme recently seen in news? So the primary objective of Saubhagya scheme is achieving universal household electrification. Fine. Let's find the key discussion point. So recently, Meghalaya Lokayuk, who is a retired IS officer, notified former official of MEECL, Meghalaya Energy Corporation Limited, for their alleged irregularities in Saubhagya scheme implementation. That's why this question was in news. Generally, the launch year of Saubhagya scheme was in 2017. The goal is universal household electrification and also free LED bulb distribution and essential electric item distribution. Fine. Let's move to the some revision question. So the next one is when Family One Identity scheme recently seen in news is associated with which state? So this initiative is of UP government, Uttar Pradesh. Swami Vivekananda Nishakta Swavlamban Protsahan scheme recently seen in news is a social security scheme of which state? So it is a social security scheme of Jharkhand. Next one is what is the aim of the National Forensic Infrastructure Enhancement Scheme recently approved by the Government of India? So to strengthen infrastructure, criminal forensic. Actually, the answer is to strengthen criminal forensic. Fine. Digital Health Initiative scheme recently seen in news was launched under which initiative? So launched under Ayushman Bharat Health Mission. Fine. Let's move to the next one. Minami Toroshima Island, recently seen in the news, is located in which ocean? So basically, the exact location of island is in Pacific Ocean. So the island is of Japan, and why it is in news recently? Let's find the key discussion point. So recently, the researchers of Japan discovered 3 million metric tons of mineral, which are essential for electric car batteries manufacturing. Fine. The location of island is located in northwestern Pacific Ocean, southeast of Tokyo. Also, the second name of Minami Toroshima Island is Marcus Island, and that's why just because of the discovery of 2 to 30 million metric tons of minerals, this question was in news. Fine. Let's move to the next one. So let's revise the island question. The first one is Lizard Island, recently seen in the news, is located in which country? So the answer is Australia. Next one is Saipan Island, recently seen in news, is located in which ocean? So the answer is Pacific Ocean. Next one is Sinia Island, recently seen in news due to ancient city Tuam, is located in which country? So the country is UAE. Bedout Island, recently seen in news due to cyclone Ilsa, is located in which country? So the answer is Australia. Abu Musa, Greater Tunab, Lesser Tunab Island, recently seen in news, are small disputed islands between which two of the countries? So the answer is Iran and UAE. So the next one is, what is snow blind, recently seen in news? So exactly, snow blind is a malicious malware. Answer is malicious malware. So recently new Android malware called snow blind targets user to steal banking credential, and that's why this malware was in the news. Let's find the key discussion point. So basically it targets Android devices. The aim is to steal banking credential, and primarily through apps from untrusted sources. It will entered in Android devices and basically most active in Southeast Asia. That's why this question was in news. Fine. Let's move to the next one. Recently, which country has successfully developed and certified SEBEX2, a new explosive that is 2.01 times more lethal than standard trinitrotoluene? So the answer is India. So recently, India has certified SEBEX2, an explosive 2.01 times more potent than TNT, developed for bombs and warheads, approved by the Indian Navy. And hence, it is one of the world's most powerful non-nuclear explosives. Fine. So, let's find the key discussion point. New explosive developed in India with the name of SEBEX2, 2.01 times more potent than TNT, trinitrotoluene. Purpose is for bombs and warheads, enhanced destructive capabilities, certified by the Indian Navy, and one of the world's most powerful non-nuclear explosive. Fine. Let's move to the some revision question. Which ministry has recently developed an e-Sankhya portal? So this is developed by Ministry of Statistics and Program. Answer is Ministry of Statistics and Program. Which organization developed the Tapas BH201 UAV, recently seen in news? So DRDO. Answer is DRDO. Recently, which country scientists have developed the catalyst to produce cheaper biodiesel? So the answer is India, China, and UK. Recently, which organization has developed a new tool to predict the emergence of El Nino and La Nina conditions? So the answer is INCO, Indian National Center for Ocean. Matsya 6000, recently seen in the news, is developed by which institution? So the answer is NIOC OT, National Institute of Ocean Technology. Fine. Let's move to the next one. So which day is observed as Goods and Service Tax every year? So the answer is 1st July. So the Goods and Services Tax Day, observed annually on July 1st, commemorates the implementation of India's transformative tax system. The 2024 celebration marks the 7th anniversary of GST, introduced to simplify the complex tax structure previously managed by state and central government. Fine. Let's find the key discussion point. So goods and service tax was implemented in India on 1st of July 2017 by the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, and it is 101st amendment of the Constitution of India. Goods and service are divided into 5 different tax slabs for collection of tax. One of them is 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, and the other is 28%. Fine. GST Council is the governing body of GST, having 33 numbers, headed by the Finance Minister of the India. Fine. So, as per Article 279 of A, amendment of the amended Constitution, the GST Council shall consist following member: the Union Finance Minister, the Union Minister of State in charge of Revenue or Finance, and the Minister in charge of Finance or Taxation, or any other minister nominated by the each state government members. Fine. The concept of GST was first introduced in the Parliament by P. Chidambaram in 2005. France is the first country to introduce GST. The different tax slabs under the GST are 0%, already had discussed. One nation, one tax, and the market, one market is the motto of the GST, and Assam is the first state of India to pass GST bill. Fine. Let's move to the next one. Recently, researchers from which state have developed a method to produce activated carbon for supercapacitor from coconut husk? So the answer is Kerala. So recently, researchers at Government College for Women, Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, developed a method to produce activated carbon from coconut husk for supercapacitor. So the discovery is of Government College of Women, Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, and hence it will enhance the sustainability by using waste coconut husk and an eco-friendly solution. Fine. Let's move to the some revision question, which state government recently announced the inclusion of a chapter on the emergency in state school curriculum. So this initiative is of Madhya Pradesh. Palikarnai marshland, so it is located in Tamil Nadu. Raimuna National Park, so it is located in Assam. And recently, the Indian Army engineers have constructed a 150-foot suspension bridge in which state of reconnect the border village to reconnect the border villages which got cut off due to the heavy rains. So this initiative is of in Sikkim by Indian Army. Fine. So that's all for today. So within this, we are winding up our session. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide, you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Please pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share the answers in the comment box.